it's been a good minute. Been a couple weeks now. Well, welcome back to the channel for the update. Everything's starting to change, and it's not for the worst. We got a good long season here down here in Georgia every year. It seems to go a little longer every year. Sometimes it seems to go on time with the winter time, but the fall. But we're gonna go ahead and start over here this side of the garden this time. We're gonna you see something missing. You see the squash is gone and the back row of squash is gone. What happened? Oh, potatoes also, which are replaced by the kale. I transplanted them. They were back there along the back. They won't get enough light because of the squash, so I put them there. And I got a little clip down here. I'll show you what we did with the potatoes. We pulled them on up.
See all the dirt coming off?
And did a little harvest.
Just got to turn them around.
They're okay size, I guess.
There's the dirt.
But what happened was the squash worms got into the stems, and they started deteriorating the squash real bad. Once the heat started hitting them, it started going pretty bad for them. So I took them up, got what I could off of them. I got plenty of squash in there and zucchini in there. I got to give some away actually. But the back row I did plant a mixture. I did mainly crooked-neck squash. I rode it up, tilled it in, rolled it up, and I got some zucchini mix in there also. The Grow Right brand. The seeds, they look pink looking. So I put them in there. That's what I had in the bag on my desk. So I was fortunate to have some seeds still. The okra is starting to do its blooms. Actually, I see an okra right over here. A couple of them. It almost looks like the spineless brand variety. I could be wrong. Could be a mixture. Or it could be my old seeds. I remember getting them out my old bag, so it could still be it. But they're starting to come through, getting a little bigger now. You got the cayennes on the back over here. You see them, big old long peppers. I got to pull them off eventually. But I might let them get the red. Since I don't have that many cayenne bushes, I might just let them go ahead and let them grow red. These over here, they're doing okay. They gotten a little bigger since I took, everything was shading it out. But they're gonna have small peppers, so I don't know. I might go ahead and just eventually probably take them out and put something else there. The peas right here are doing good. They starting to get all the peas on there, get potting up real good. Coming through that little contraption I made for them. This one potting up real good. Look at this, real fat looking. So we'll see what happens with them. It probably ain't really enough to make a pot of peas, but it'd probably be good to throw in a salad. I like that raw kind of sweet and taste of a pea. Look at this. Yesterday, you see these flowers. These are some big bean flowers. The other day they was this size. Today, that's the bean. They get big. They're gonna get big, and I got a bunch of them coming along. They all going up here though. I don't know what to do with that mess up there. I just let it go. They start hanging out like this. See that? Let's see what comes along. Also, I went ahead and reduced my beans down, my Cherokee wax beans, because it's all disordered out here and stuff, and they're starting to climb. So I trained the ones that were climbing up. Went ahead and trained them over here. So another one should be coming on up. Cause I pick them almost every 2 days. They've been giving some beans. I got to chop them some up and maybe freeze them. So the purple ones, they kind of slow down a little bit. There's a big one right there. But the little ones I get on here, I'm going to let them pod out. So next year I'll have me my own kind of seeds. I won't have to buy a bag of seeds. So I got plenty of them. Pretty good beans. I tried them already. The sweet banana peppers back here doing pretty well. As you can tell, they're shooting up like rockets over here. Look at this. I done pickled some in the refrigerator. I'll show y'all in a minute. But I pickled some jalapenos, some banana peppers, cayennes, and serranos. Cubanelle down there. These things get big. They don't joke around. Good stuff and peppers, and they're not hot. This one's getting loaded down. I can't believe that. I need to put I'm gonna have to put a reed on there like these. I tied everything down. Everything needs a reed because they will start getting too heavy and breaking off limbs or falling over. One fell over that was right there. He was pretty out of it, so I had to let him go. Working over here to the cucumbers. They all starting to bloom now. Starting to bloom. Pickling cucumber variety, which is good because I plan on doing a lot of pickling this year. Not really a seasonal, like a pickling for like storing up for like a few years, but mainly pickling, might give a jar away, keep a couple jars in your refrigerator, last, a good minute. I don't know how long they last in the refrigerator, but pickling ones probably last pretty good, decent time. I put a lot of vinegar in there, and garlic and salt and stuff. Tomatoes, look at them. They just got they stringy. They going all over the place. But we got some nice clusters out here. Look at these nice ones. It just rained. That water just glistening off there. Nice pretty ones. They're looking pretty and round still. My original one. Look at these. They are round, man. They are nice. But these here's my original one. I gotta check the bottom every now and then because they will mess up and get a soft spot, and you won't know they're rotten until when you go to pick them. But that's the original one, and he's starting to turn. He's a little orange now. But he's starting to turn. The eggplant factory over here. I could do some weeding. It's probably the only spot I haven't really did any weeding at. But them little, I call them baby mimosa trees. They're not mimosas, but they look like baby mimosa trees. Limbs, branches, leaves, whatever you want to call them. But we got plenty of eggplant growing. This one's loaded down. Loaded down. Here the birds. These 6 banana peppers I didn't trim them or anything. I just want to experiment on how many I can get off of, without doing all the trimming. But it's starting to sprig some more. But one already has a couple of them. There's one right there. Bell peppers are starting to put out. I had to prop him up because he fell over. He had like 3 bell peppers on that little old plant. That one too. That one 3. Look at these things. Soon we'll be having some nice stuffed peppers. You don't want to get too many on there because they'll be fighting each other. You want to break limbs off. But sometimes I think what I've been doing messing up on my pepper plants is topping them off too early. Their stem is too low to the ground. So next year I'll remember that. Same thing with the rest of them. I think I do it too low, and my stems are too low. Like this habanero over here, how the stems are way down there. Got the ghost peppers over here. Had to cut back on the beans because they was blocking the sunlight, and they don't like that. They get mad, so pull him in here. Don't get out there. Don't get out there. There you go, buddy. Got all them branches on them. That ghost pepper right here looking good. Look, I did not trim him. I just let him go the way he wanted to go. He got his branches going. Might trim the bottom though. The hot peppers are doing good. These are, I guess, the spicy banana peppers. They get pretty good size. See, if you let them touch the ground too long, they look like that. So you don't want to do that. You want to always pay attention to your peppers touching the ground because they will get that nose rot. I tied off. Ooh, they smell good. I tied up everything yesterday, and they're doing really good. Got a lot more cayennes over here. Got the poblano's forming. Look at that. They get big too. They're good stuff in peppers. They don't really have too big of a spice to them. They got a hint, but they're just right. They don't hurt you. But you've probably seen the little habaneros. We got some clusters down here somewhere. Some little babies. Clustering up. Jalapenos. Like I said, I've done pickled a couple jars full of jalapenos. But these things are forming. The more you pick them, the better, the more they grow. They are growing everywhere. Even this little one. Look at that. They're doing good. I've been thankful. I've been having some good, besides me watering, we've been having some spaced out showers. Sometimes I feel like it's for a while, but that's why I crank out the watering. But there's been some good spaced out thunderstorms hitting at the right times. And look at these tomatoes. That's a proof. These are the cherry tomatoes. They're past my knee now. The Romas right down here. Romas grow weird looking. They just got some weird look about them when they're growing. They look like a bush. And I'm probably going to have to do some tying eventually, because some of them want to wander off. And this one, I think it's a cherry, because I did some tomatoes there a few years ago, and it was growing under with my peas over there. So I dug them out, put them over here. That's the fastest tomato plant, baby plant I ever seen grow. But something's going on over here. This is where the potatoes are at, my first potatoes. And obviously they like where they at. I think it's they get a balance of the sun and the shade. So I don't know, it could be it. Low quiet looking good. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. That's my babies right there, man. First fruit trees in my yard, and they're growing. But I already grew some big trees now. I got a big pine out there. I got two big mimosas growing up. This is some trees I always wanted. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Cubanelle. Look at that thing. That's big. A couple more days, they're gonna be really big. That's a meal right there. Put chicken in there, put hamburger in there, cream cheese in there, whatever you want to put in there. And look at this baby over here. Dada, how you doing? How full it is, man. I clipped off a piece about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Got a little nodule coming out. Look at that. I was planning on 2 of them, but not this time. I put the rocks down there. He's gonna like that. That's all marble, so they got lime coming out of there. So it breaks down after a while and goes down in the soil and probably helps it out. We got watermelon. They going good. They get big. Look at this. I might need to get some more nutrients for them. I'll probably get some black cow or something to throw in here. I trimmed them all up because it was getting all crowded out here and ugly, and grass is growing, so I had to fix that up. Got some out here. Got another one over there, another one hiding over here. Look at this, he's just chilling out. Look at this. Right here in the ding. Hiding down here. He didn't want to be, he's too shy. I'll tell you who the shyest one is. We got this Mr. Cantaloupe right here. Finally got a cantaloupe. I just hope it ain't, I just gotta watch them from time to time. I don't want no bugs getting in there, you know? Because I had some growing one time and they had drill holes in them. It's a sad day. And we got 3 of them right there. But no other cantaloupes yet. That's probably the only one I get. But we got watermelon, so they're doing good. That's the update for this 2 weeks. Hopefully I won't go too long with the next one. Probably by next week we'll have some squash coming up. I'm debating what to do right here. I got some radish and seeds in there. I'll probably go to Lowe's tonight, get some more seeds on something, or some more plants. Selective plants. I don't want to grow. If you're gonna buy plants to plant on row, you're gonna spend some money at Lowe's. If you ain't going to a mom and pop's place or like Polk's or feed and seed place that have these vegetables here. But I gotta fill this void with something. I don't know about radishes. I always get run into and stuff like that, so I need something. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll see y'all later. Have a good week. Take care.